How's it going, guys? I am Jolastuco and welcome back to Amorous. Now, this is our last date with JAX. Oh, I am so excited. I really love his attitude. He's got a cute smile. He's my lover now. Anyways, so now before continuing, I need you to know that this is not alcoholic. Like, okay, not sponsored. Like you can see here, not alcoholic. Okay, this is. I'm not drinking at YouTube. Cheers. Anyway, so I like to say that kiss lasts me until our next date. I know even Kobe was getting tired of me talking about it. However, the ultimate dating disaster struck. Life. My job search started getting callbacks, and that meant interviews. It wound up only being a couple, but there were all scheduled in the afternoon. For those couple of days, I'd rush into an office or store and try to remain composed and calm while I glanced at the clock. Both times it ran long, and once I got free, Jax was already getting ready for work and nearly out the door. I'd resolved to sacrifice a little sleep the second night and try to at least catch him at work. We're gonna go out after his shift, maybe go get some breakfast and try to get this back into something resembling normal. Sorry. I slapped the alarm clock and drug myself out of bed. Oh, does that mean that that's night? Okay, so I think the purple shade is midnight. Okay, good. It felt a little strange downing a cup of coffee while it was still dark out, but the last thing I wanted to do was head to the club and wind up passing out on the table. As the caffeine settled into my system and I found myself more alert, I started thinking about what to wear. After a few minutes, I got myself together enough to head out the door. Yeah. Okay, now we're on a date. We're on our way. Whew, good beer. This schedule wasn't sustainable. I knew that. I'd eventually have to get a job. Bills sadly don't pay themselves. I wish it was true. Bills paying themselves. How else it would be? Anyway, so what if that meant we never had any free time together? I mean, I could try to find a shift somewhere to sync up with his, but I chuckled to myself as I pulled into the club parking lot. If I was this concerned, then it was probably worth making the effort. The place was hopping back from nearly wall to wall with people dancing. Bunch of lies again! Anyway, and drinking and generally having a good time. I wound my way through the undulating crowd, keeping an eye on both Jax and any club goers who might try to drag me off again. Yeah, like that girl who was just so drunk that she why gonna drink around the flower booth side to side? I was like, woof, woof, woof. Anyway, what did I say? Woof. Anyway, so I saw him briefly bobbing like a little blue corn in the sheer rainbow colors, but couldn't get close enough to wave it down. Disheartened but not willing to give up, I managed to squeeze my way to the bound and found a seat. Yeah, I can get you some. Oh, hey, it's you. I'm dropping to see Jax again. If I can, it looks pretty crazy tonight. Yeah, we had another group coming an hour or so ago. I guess word is getting out about the club. It's great for business, but terrible for our personal lives. I haven't seen my SO in age. That comment didn't bode well, but if he was still managing a relationship, there was hope at least. He poured me something to take the edge off and moved down the bar to the next customer. Meanwhile, I kept an eye out on Jax. He was helping a rather rowdy group of customers in the back booth. I waved and he noticed me, smiling brightly. Unfortunately, he didn't notice when the two of them got up from the table and spun around to set down the last glass with a flourish. He caught it with the two customers and set both their drink. The tray he was carrying to the floor with a crash. Despite his being barely audible or the pumping music, I still flinched at the sound. I barely had a time to get to my feet before the customer. Jax had Khalid was shouting and yelling at him. Jax was turning a deep purple and apologizing profusely. I saw another person walk up. This one wearing a shirt and a tie. Soon the three of them were at it with each other. And after a few more words, Jack turned and headed towards the door. That doesn't sound good. I gotta follow Jax. I didn't know what was going on, but I need to find out. As I reached in to find out, he shook his head. Don't worry about it. It's not a house. Just check up on him, okay? I thanked him, stopping only to grab my keys before making my way towards the door. The bomb was difficult to push through, and I could hit a customer in the back still complaining about his service. Oh, fuck you, dude! What's happening, Jax? Oh. What's happening? Jax was standing just outside when I got there. His eyes were downcast and shot tightly as his head pressed against his forehead to shield his face from view. I tried to approach, but he just backed away from me. Jax, it wasn't your fault. It was an accident. I'm sure this will all be cleaned up. No time. Where did you leave? He bit his lip, keeping his face turned from me. I could tell by the washed-up color of his scale and the soft sound he tried to hold back that he was crying. Oh. What was that sound? But, oh. Jax, please talk to me. Say something at least. I want to help. He wouldn't budge, no matter how I tried to engage him. It was gut-wrenching. Not there incapable of doing anything more than watch someone you care about fall apart. What's going on? Why did you just leave the club like that? They fired me. No! They fired me on the spot. Final warning. I fucked up just enough for them to take away the one job that I liked. The only one that I was good at. Fire you for spilling your drink? That's crazy. That can't be everything. You've been working there for ages now. They wouldn't just up and let you go because for mistakes, would they? The manager wasn't fond of my antics. He just wanted me to serve drink and not make a show of it. Particularly if I was going to drop a bottle of spill anything. This was just the opportunity he was looking for. Jax, you can find another job. And then we can find you is something else where you don't have to put up with that. You think it's that easy? That everywhere is just the same? I had friends here. Oh, maybe you didn't know that. I wanted to work here. I wanted to be here. Maybe you still can. I'm sure you still can. I mean, so what if you spill a drink here and there? Customers likely do it all the time. We can go back and fight this. Fight what? The guy who owns the place? Yeah, how do you expect to do that? We go back in tomorrow morning and have a long chat with him about the circumstance. I'm sure we can work something out. We can't. We wouldn't. He's doing me forever to get a job. To actually find something I enjoy as a job. Do you have any idea how rare that is? We don't know that, Jax. That guy was a jerk, and maybe we can explain that to the manager. You got friends there. Maybe they can help you out. Even if they can't, we may still be able to get you a job somewhere else. Okay, he's not happy. Okay, he's not fucking happy. So that's it. You're just going to stand there and tell me that it's all okay? That doing something I love can just get yanked out from under me, and I should smile about it? I never seen Jax live it. His cash, she said, to a brilliant, almost violet red, as well him Bill turned into fist. Holy shit. I wasn't sure if his intention was to pummel me or just scream, but as I watched him tremble in rage, I had the same feeling the first time we met. I wondered who the real Jack was. What do you want me to say, Jax? That everything is going to be okay and we can just walk back inside right now and if everything stay the same? Because I can't. I want you to admit it. I want you to tell me why you had to show up now. Why you had to wave and make me look away, and why you fucking couldn't just stay home? Oh Jesus, this is my fault? That's what you're saying? And you know how crazy that sounds right now? I give up my night to get a chance to see you. Well then maybe you shouldn't have come. You're always busy doing other stuff. Stay away from me. Why come down now? Why this night? I didn't do anything, Jax. You hit the customer. You spilled those drinks. You pissed off that jackass. You don't get just to blame me because it's convenient. I don't know why, but that seems to hit nerves. Jax was no longer upset. He was living and screaming at me. His voice echoed off the building nearby. His whole body trembling with a barely contained rage. Damn it, Zach, you never understood me. You never understood anything but your own fucking tiny little world. You never cared what happened to me. What I wanted to do. It's my life, my choice, and you can go the fuck to hell. Zach shut down there for a moment, his body trembling as the last echo weaver through the alleyway. His scale shifted to counter widely, all tense as if he was about to attack. It may have been the look of confusion on my face or the shared silence beneath that flickering street light that brought him back. But a sudden realization was clear in his eyes. Oh crap, I didn't. That wasn't. In a moment, it was as if his strings were cut. Sorry. He fell to his knees on the sidewalk, just staring at me and through me. Gonna confront him. I don't know. I don't want to make things worse. So let's just comfort him. Wordlessly, I stepped forward. My movement, he didn't pull his gaze away or whatever he watches his rictus of shock. Kneeling down, I slid my hand around and he pulled him closer to me, as his chin came to rest on my shoulder. My body pressed close to his. The spell over him broke and it just slowly fading once more. I'm sorry. Oh shit, I'm so sorry again. It was just... Shh, it's alright. I know, tonight's been rough. The past couple of days were as well. Just let it out. It made me tremble to hear those deep and soulful sobs. His arm flung around me, as beneath that street light in the middle of the night. We had each other longer than any time previous. His skin faded to a more subdued hue, the color washing out where dust light blue as he slowly found himself again. Jax's breathing started to slow as he gathered himself together. The last few tears rolled down his cheek as he composed himself enough to stand. Sorry, I know I've been saying that online, but you didn't deserve that. I just couldn't say anything but my job ending and you weren't there anymore. It was just Zach giving me that judgmental stare. Jax, who is Zach? The guy I mentioned on our date. He was a bigger piece of work that I let on. I didn't want to tell you about the breakup. That there was a bigger reason than just him being an asshole. I felt a twinge of anger rising, both at Zach or what he must have done, and Jax for feeling like he couldn't talk to me. I forced him down and just listened. Our last few days together were rough. Fights every day, shouting matches at home. I was the problem, and he had to make me understand why. He thought at first the club had some hold on me, that I was just too weak to leave. He swallowed hard, his hand reaching out to lean against his the street lamp. It keep him upright. Instinctively, I stepped closer to him. I gotta take his hand. Tentatively, I extended my hand to touch the top of his. At first, he drew back, lifting his gaze to mine again, before weaving his finger between mine and giving my hand a gentle squeeze. I nodded to him, motioning him for him to continue. About a week before we broke up, he tried to get me fired. Set up an elaborate rules in order to get me in trouble, so I don't have any choice but to leave. He said he knew best, that I better be off if I didn't work there anymore. He said he was doing me a favor. It was quite a bit to take care of and take in at once. I thought it was odd. His disinterested guy has been spurred on by nothing more than a bad breakup, but now he began to see the whole picture. This guy didn't just ignore him. He tried to completely dominate him. No wonder you snap at me, JAX. I wasn't trying to do anything. You have to know that. I know. It's just the manager had been expressing his displeasure more lately than just what. Then I just wanted to see you again. Spend some time with you. I didn't pay attention and maybe Zach was right. That's bullshit. No one who could be fine with manipulating someone like that who could be right about anything. You wouldn't have gotten this angry if it did mean something to you. That was real. And there was some creep who wanted you as a trophy. Said not what some idiot who could watch where he was going to say. Oh, he's fighting a little bit. It's reaching me. I guess there really was a reason. I was willing to give you my number. Thanks again. Thanks for everything. I think I just need to get some sleep. Try to calm down a little. It's been a rough night. So, Isa, you going to be alright? JAX swallowed hard, lifting his head slowly, as if a weight remained around his neck. He met my gaze, letting out a soft sigh before he found the words. I will be, if you'd stay the night with me. Oh, that caught me off guard. I was caught off guard by the request. Wow, I was caught off guard by the request. I did want to take advantage of his current emotional state, but that's that same concern didn't want to see him alone in bed with his sort of mood looming over him. My hesitation might have been more apparent than I thought, as I noticed him step forward and kiss me gently on the cheek before putting me into an embrace. I see the wheels turning. I just don't want to wake up alone. I've got a couch if you're uncomfortable sharing a bed. No hanky-panky. Sorry, I'm just too exhausted to enjoy it. Bed, couch. Aww. I'm gonna go in bed with him. We're not gonna have sex, you know? We're just gonna go to bed. Going to sleep. That's it. I think I can keep my hands to myself. For the most part. For the most part? Keep your hands to yourself. I know he's got sexy arms, but no. Okay. You look like you could use a long night of cuddling. I certainly would say no to that. That's sweet. That's fucking sweet. Anyway, gently, he rubbed his hand around my and motioned down the street in the direction he wanted us to go. Let's go. Ah, he's smiling! He's smiling! Oh! He's smiling! Oh, yeah! Oh, JAX! Oh, that was the nicest thing I could see. Oh, wow. The walk back to his place was uneventful but very satisfying. He expressed some concern about my car, but it was locked and an immediately forgettable brand. So I wasn't too worried. We talked a bit more about him, about Zach, and about living under someone like that. He was feeling better letting someone in sharing that part of his life. I couldn't fathom I couldn't fathom. Is that it? Staying with someone like that. But it did explain more about him. His desire to please, his showmanship. He wanted to be free and found a way to express that. Oh, we're in his apartment now. When we got in and settled, JAX could barely keep himself standing. He didn't even undress it. Instead of An instant stumbled into the bed with only the sun and street lamp to light his room. I said bed. I gotta climb into bed. Tried to not deter him. Not that it seems possible, considering how quickly he zonked out. I got as comfortable as I could and slid under the sheets next to him. I curled up close and lightly kissed his cheek before drifting off to dreamland myself. Good night, JAX. Sweet dreams. So we're going to end this episode here. Because right now it's the morning and I want to keep that in the next episode because I don't have a lot of time. I record for 33 minutes. Wow. Anyway, so that is Amorous. If you want to play that game, there will be a link in the description below. I really enjoyed this game. Thank you so much for recommending me this game because I love it so much. So thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, click punch you do a high five to the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.